Cater YouTube. This video is about Makira, okay? Michelle Rogers. Now, what you have to understand, includedly, is that she was the one, to call out, and tell me that, some of my social intuition, had to do with still being able to watch, cartoons when other people are furthering progressing into parties and getting girls, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this for this video is because I didn't listen to any music like Bessie Marv, okay? And the reason the reason why even Courtney told me to listen to Bessie Marv, I didn't listen to it, is because I didn't care, okay? But there's some, a line that's drawn in between hyphy. It has something to do, with cause and effect, because I'm gonna state literally what she had later on in this video. But in all actuality, the meaning of why, this is so fucking tough for y'all. I'm gonna be foul on this. Is that when I made Zach the star in school, with Ileana, this, and that, okay? Let me tell you the truth, alright? When you let the DBZ creator be dead, literally let me get pimped by my mom for 2 years, I start, putting two together a lot more, and you stop putting two together. I repeat, you stop. Literally, so this is a quickie. There was a guy named JB Griffin, literally knowing that they use fucking NASA to make sure I don't land the board. Actually fucking landed by Shinobu over and over and over again. Literally, so I told you, I was gonna save, in an internet video for 1,000 times. Stop putting me in a situation where you're talking to my imaginary friend and start actually looking for an actual fight. Start giving me the same tools, or else I'm never gonna agree with this cycle of bullshit that revolves around the circus, okay? Now, I know that, I could have better lighting for this video, and that it's really, really, insane, in the midst, because, the truth of the matter is, I say it over and over again, it has nothing to do, with me being Dr. Dre, and facing Uncle T. That's another, version for a video. Now, what I'm going to state, flat out, okay, is that, it's not her drugs, literally, it's her intuition. And what she's referencing is what my intuition revolves around, okay? So do not get off topic of this video, because this is very important, okay? Now, in doing so, I know the other face videos are ugly as fuck, and the way I changed the angle literally is why people are fake, because it's still me at the end of the day. That's why when I post something, when I did everything, I let it go up against something, okay? So if you want to know, before you ruin this video, we had a moment yesterday, a big moment, when I was, listening to D12, my band, the making behind it, So what ends up happening, right, is my mom's looking for a salad, literally, she's doing this, and that, literally, and then, see, here's the whole interview, and I'm like, what the fuck, is he alive? Literally, and she comes right directly at the part where Bizarre, Lily, is wearing a bra, is saying, Lily, if you don't fucking do this, and that, and start eating right, Lily, what I ate a salad 2 days in a row, Lily, you're gonna look just like that man wearing a bra, okay? So, fuck it, Lily, the beginning of this video is no matter how much you push it, how much you stretch it, Lily, I still have the same bra size as Bizarre if you actually think about real proportion. You wanna know why? Literally, because what you were doing before is you were using pizza as a tool. It's like you're using cereal as a tool. Literally, this whole channel literally works off what does milk do? Give you strong bones. Literally, so what does pizza do if you actually work out constantly? Literally, your fucking food breaks down. Literally, you get more energetic. Literally, you have more energy to do things like, comics and running. And when I ate veggies yesterday, I feel like shit. That's a part of the whole fucking game. Literally, is that fucking, I view her anger. I'm like, yeah, this is true. This is the point after poor junior high. You know why? It's not like mine quick. It comes to her journey. Literally, it did blow itself up. Literally, because I was the best in the world and you didn't validate the company, alright? So, aside from that, you have to face the reality that I still can't jog, Lily. I still can't jog for long periods of time, alright? So face that shit, alright? That's the, meaning of this video, is the fact that, well, you don't understand. It's not about to break your fucking heart in this video, alright? Because, in doing so, well, you ignored my shit. You ignored Emily, so I'm saving Emily for, the video tomorrow. The big video that exposes everything is tomorrow, okay? So, we all recognize why I did stay, when I called out the Samurai Jack, okay? Now, look what happens when I call out people. When I call out people, literally things start getting intuitive. Like, Side the Ghetto Hard, For Never War, Timothy De La Ghetto, start posing against me, alright? But it's something way deeper. It has something to do with my cause and effect, all right? So, I'm just telling you, literally, another bottom line of these videos. When it comes to my therapist, I'm not disrespecting Miss Poe. I'm not disrespecting Libby Higgins. I'm not disrespecting everybody. When it comes to the India one, the one that was fine, literally, I have nothing against the gang. I have nothing against her, literally, using voodoo magic, this, and that. I don't care if it's a false accusation, but let's know where it gets down to it. When you talk to a little guy with curly hair, Literally, his freshman year, just flat out say, just recognize the fact that you actually like him and stop making all these excuses with the fucking government. I hate that shit. You've been doing that for 3 years, okay? All right. So if you don't know, actually we're out with Allie. You know, Life of Boys. Literally, for real. Literally, when I was a freshman, literally, I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna talk about alternate, NASA this, alternate NASA that, but. Literally, as 1-2 clicking, literally, I went out with her, my freshman year, whether it's in the second timeline for the channel that everybody knows and loves, okay? So that's the thing, literally, fucking, you fuck them up on your Shinobi, or you get really fucked up in your future trunks, okay? So, whew. Nobody wants me to make this video. There's something flowing around in my head. It's really, really important, okay? All right? Has something to do with rape justice, has something to do with porn. But, it's definitive, okay? Now, when it comes to Mikura's actual cause and effect, right? I was supposed to say this way later on in the video. Literally, is that she, literally, made a shirt, literally, that she claimed that she bought. Literally, it's their perps, just blow it. Literally, it was just talking about, don't complain about your life, don't do this and that, stop putting pressure, literally, on Abby, doing this and that. I recognize that was when she was running a business, this and that, and they told her to go back to school for her cause and effect, okay? So literally, this is really fucking, NASA literally watch me, the fucking spare what I'm gonna say in another video, so it won't be impactful now for this video. This and that, literally, and what I figured out about literally drilling in the past a fucking loop with how you adapted to the situation 100% all the way to the fucking point where you recognize that the present is what it is. It's not the same quality shows, it's not this and that. If you go further into detail of the filter, it's just enough to survive, okay? So what happens if you have just enough to survive? You have emphasis on it. Now it's time for my mom to start for this video. Do not think you're gonna get any sympathy from her. All she does is see breaks down my mental condition, period. When I started waking up, literally 4 o'clock in the morning, literally she's like, Lisa, you have no idea how it feels to deal with somebody with a mental illness, this and that, literally. And what she does every single time when you frat literally about, when he gets 2 girls, literally it's 1 clicking, literally it's 1-2 clicking, this and that. So guess what ends up happening? She's like, no, it's not 1-2 clicking, it's fundamentals, it's playing sports, it's not this and that, it's actual responsibility. That's why I hate when you're talking about this party shit, literally. So it's true. It's absolutely fucking true, literally. That's why, literally, what she does, literally, is if there's a college basketball game, literally, and somebody like me is easily impressed saying that they're winning, all right? And guess what she ends up doing? She's like, are you kidding me? With those fucking foul plays, they could have caught up easily. And Chris does the same thing. Literally, when it comes to sports, her and Chris are intuitive about that shit to the point they call me blasphemy for not liking them, all the way to the point, literally, where she calls it the college game for being half-assed, okay? So that's one of them. And another one of them was when I was applying for a regional center, and she was talking about Chris. Oh, Chris can move in with some friends. I'm tired with this mental dude. I'm tired. That is her. All right, so you don't fucking complain that the best in the world, that the best musician, well, you can diss me with her autism, literally. And when it comes to Andre, and when it comes to Fist of the North Star, literally, she defends his shows in order to get my autism because she recognizes that it revolves around convalescence. But it's really, they're saying something, okay? Like, see, it was said one day, start respecting Andre and his shows, I'm telling you. All that shit is fucking connected, all right? If you want, keep complaining that they go low and rise up to give me some treat. Let me absorb, please. Stop putting my life risk 24/7. Stop giving the Uli Booty the right to survive, okay? She says that Chris doesn't have this issues with people. She said Chris doesn't have this issues with people. And what that say about Andre's called you issues first thing, all right? It's true. It's very true. That's what this video revolves on. The real truth about my mom and this channel, okay? When before you called her a sweetheart, before you called out, for that day, before you called her this and that, now nothing matters. Now I'm a fucking walking retard. You wanna know why? Because it's common. Literally, what you don't know a fact of this channel is that when you have Asperger's, you start partying, you get further into things like Garth Prip, like me. What a gang does is it turns Asperger's into full-on autism. Why? Because I gave you an excuse. I gave you an excuse to keep going and progressing, literally. I gave another nerd, a full-on nerd like Andre, a reason to keep on going, okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's really, really fucking true. All right? Hi for you, don't fucking 10 words fucking backwards and shit, this and that, all right? But I consider myself now a fucking retard, okay? Because there's nothing I can fucking do. Literally, I fucking drinks my life out. Literally, even though in paper, you're counting that I'm still using logic. So don't come at me like, oh, I want another 29, because that's what they want. They want another, you're undeniably miserable. You want to know why? Because it makes miserable people actually feel better, okay? All right? All right? I'm like, fuck no, not wearing a six-pack, no, all right? Now, there is some dangerous truth behind this video, okay? Dangerous truth, all right? Because, fucking, it goes for me, don't give a thing about the rap league, because that's the truth about the rap league. Literally, fucking Sabo started off really fucking bad, and when he got him was when he was 1/6 into the league, when everybody liked him, after shielding him, after him sucking everybody's dick and calling him a homosexual. I'm telling you, literally, things are far-fetched. You can't go for that all the way to, stop trying too hard to make people like you. Try for fucking 7. You make me understand the situation like a girl that's ready to pay for her equipment, but you never let it come to the play, acting like I'm gonna fall for pay for their equipment. I'm done. Literally, that's what they fucking do. Literally, that's what Gom does. Literally, they're fucking sneaking flow. Literally, they call out your mystic in the studio. Always. I'm done. I'm fucking done, okay? You know the actual truth behind people? Literally, everything is back to the days when you were bitching, complaining, what ought to accept, they don't understand something. So what happens every single morning, we can just with the little girl from fucking family, the little girl from Crunchyroll, literally where it drags on, I run into Moan. I run into Moan's cause and effect. You wanna know why? Because you're a fucking pussy. You don't want to recognize this fact. You don't want to validate the whole story. You just want to play off your own shit. That's why I let you go, let you know, boo, let you get away with your own head, okay? It's stupid. It's completely fucking stupid. Until you're willing to acknowledge the full fucking story, you won't get the full corroboration away from me, okay? It's really fucking dumb, alright? So there's no fucking excuse. There's no fucking, he owned you an ice cube and now he's ready to get the iced tea. No, because I'm still in the same situation, alright? Until I see the situation dramatically change, literally stay up a little bit this and that, and that's why it's called consistency, alright? That's why I call out a gang, literally. All this bitching got playing in high school, now this is the juiciest part of the video. Oh my god, you ignored Eris and raped in front of him, this and that. That's all the situation is. That's why scars on my arm. That's why I truly know about the situation. Everything runs from a gang. Laundry was not a coincidence. I know all this shit. Alright, now let's get into Becca. Let's get into Becca's part of the video. Becca was a girl literally that sat in front of me, every lunchtime. Alright, and what she would do when I was bitching and complaining about life and pussy was she'd be like, well, on the cauliflower, they stalk the birds, literally, and the ants actually eat the grass and they leave people the fuck alone. That's what they fucking do. Literally, what she would say every single time is, oh my god, it's putting that headphones, so you don't see the music playing, do you? This, and that. Yes, you know what that is. You know what that is intuitively. Alright? But that's what ends up happening, Becca. Alright? This is where my research, literally, parents keep their kids far away because she was the best friend of Augie Poke. Where me and Augie Poke used to make, it's Becca Poke and Augie Poke. Augie Poke lately made a joke that everybody needs their daily dose of rape. I started dying, okay? Literally, but what happened to her when she fell back on the, you know what things correlate to? You don't correlate to the world even if they fucking advertisers knew that the world was gonna end. Literally, that's what ends up happening. People threatened to rape her, literally, and all of a sudden, literally, all disrespected, now she wants to cling on to Eris, literally, and all because Eris does rape. And that's why I learned how to pound back, that's why I learned how to fight back, because I was put in those situations, do you understand? Okay? It's still the same delivery, isn't it? But it's totally fucking true. And when she said that shit was bizarre is when they had a sale on pizza, okay? Now I'm done. I'm done. This is after I get speeches literally with Maria's mom, literally, doesn't matter how many salads literally that she ate or 29, she got fat because of it. I don't care. Alright? That's the majority. Only one minor piece is out of this video. I tell you for 1,000 times, a gangster's problem is that they play after one time you stutter after all this time you're educated. Alright? Like, say if there's a debate on Primo TV, literally about Uruk and Odd, literally, and they start this great with Bootrix. And Bootrix, that's not this is literal, this, and that. I'm like, excuse me, who's the one who gave you Primo TV? That's the difference between a child and an adult for 1,000 fucking times. You hit that shit with me. You hit that shit with Vivi every single fucking day. Because nobody wants to expand. Everybody just wants to keep just fucking medium. Whatever I told you about medium problem, boom! I'm telling you, it's not fucking funny. It's not fucking funny at all. But I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead for this video.